watching Channel 55's coverage of the Flood Watch 1994. We're the Georgia State Patrol helicopter, Lee Wright, along with Tammy Williams and Mike Rhodes of Georgia State Patrol. Now, more hard-hit areas along this side here. It's a little unusual to see this much flood water in Georgia. I'm sure you've seen quite a bit the last couple of days. It's an amazing sight to see.
It is, and you know, when we had the Mississippi River flooded, we could sympathize, but we couldn't associate. Now we can associate. This is the worst thing I've ever seen.
We can really feel the impact from here. We hear about it, we talk about it, but until you actually see what's taking place, you really can't feel it. Now we can. The area here, some homes are okay, some are not. It just depends on where your house is located. All right, now right down here, Bach, if we can, let's see. We came by this house yesterday. I believe this is the Thompson residence, and it is halfway underwater. One of the nice homes on Lake Blackshear. We're right here at the Thompson house. I was at this house yesterday. They were moving furniture out, and now it's halfway underwater. My goodness. A lot of swimming pools are just completely messed up now. Water completely over swimming pools. You can forget about the boathouses. They're almost all underwater from here. Just an amazing sight to see. Now, Mike, I think from right here we can see the railroad trestle and the Highway 280 bridge. So we've circled back around now, and we came back around, and now we're heading back up toward the railroad trestle and the Highway 280 bridge that connects Crisp County and Sumter County. So we're back heading north again now. Let's see if we can pick up the damage and see the damage on this railroad trestle and how the bridge is holding up over Highway 280. We can see from here on the far right-hand side the tower at Georgia Veterans Memorial State Park. There is, I don't see any traffic at all. I don't see any traffic at all on that highway from here. As I look straight ahead, I can see the Georgia State Patrol barracks, the old barracks out at the Georgia Veterans Memorial State Park. To give you some kind of idea, the highway is completely covered with water. The highway is completely gone around that patrol barracks area. We can come down, yeah, okay, right at those barracks. We get some kind of idea now. There's part of a boat dock right by itself in the middle of that water down there in the river, right by itself. We're getting some kind of idea now about where we're located at Georgia Veterans State Park. Right to our right, there's the old barracks that houses the Georgia State Patrol many years ago. And these roads are just simply blocked off. Water is covering the highways. Water's covering the highways. Right down there should be, yeah, okay, the pavilion. Can you see that? Yeah, we've gone by it now. Okay, the pavilion at the state park is halfway underwater. Now, we're about to come down on the railroad trestle. And you can see that the water is right up at the trestle when we get a shot down here. We're right on the railroad trestle. This is a critical point on the lake. We want to get a good shot of this and the bridge later. We're coming up right now on the railroad trestle. You can see this trestle from the Highway 280 bridge. And the water is right up to the railroad tracks. Mike, tonight we could possibly have water over those tracks. I think we will.
Correct, I think so. And 27, they expected to cross over 27 also up here tonight. And possibly 300. So it's going to be a wait and see.
Heading back now toward the Sumter County side of Lake Blackshear. And again, okay, we see some people walking along the railroad track down there. They're just walking along the railroad track. Looks like 3 people. We're now on the Sumter County side of Lake Blackshear. And these homes are completely flooded. My goodness. This is unbelievable. We're on the Sumter County side of Lake Blackshear at the Highway 280 bridge, and most of these homes are at least halfway underwater. I don't see a home that's safe right now. From right here, every home I see is underwater. Every home I see has got water in it from right here. Now you can see the Highway 280 bridge. We see units from Georgia State Patrol. Right now, Mike, the bridge is still open. The bridge is still open as we speak at this hour. I'm not sure about tonight, but right now it's open. Right below the Lakeshore Marina. And can we get some kind of shot of the Lakeshore store right below? Last night, the water was right at the front door. Now it's up at the top of the roof. Somebody's in a boat down there. The water has spread, my goodness, completely back at least 1,000 yards from where it was last night. The Highway 280 bridge right below is still open. Traffic is moving. I've got a hunch it may close later today. It's got to close. I would think it would be anyway if that water is still coming down. Now we're coming up again on the Valhalla Cove area. We had parts of it a few minutes ago. This is the part of Valhalla Cove from the Highway 280 bridge. And boat houses are completely filled up. These nice homes right down below are halfway filled up with water. Water all around these houses. This is Valhalla Cove, right below the Highway 280 bridge. I see half of a satellite dish. These very nice homes are halfway underwater right now. And it's going to get even worse later today. Waters are very murky, very muddy. You're seeing now the Valhalla Cove area from the Highway 280 bridge area. Now some homes back on the left-hand side, if we can shoot back over here, are okay. Right down there, that home is all right right now. Water is in the front yard. By tonight, I'm not sure what's going to happen. But that home is okay. Here's a home now that's got water up to the front door. There's a houseboat right below. Now we're going to head back toward the Highway 280 bridge. Now we're going to swing back across if we can with the camera. Right down below, more homes that are covered in water. This is the Valhalla Cove. These people were evacuating last night. They had till dark to evacuate. It is a good thing that they did. Tonight, there's going to be water on these rooftops. Coverage of the Flood Update 1994. Lee Wright, we're in the helicopter of the Georgia State Patrol. Our thanks to Post 30 again. We are now heading up north of the Flint River. We're heading toward Drayton. We're heading toward the Drayton community, and Mike Rhodes of Georgia State Patrol. This is one of the hardest hit areas affected last night. And we're heading up right now from the 280 bridge. We're heading directly north into Dooley County. We should be coming into the Drayton community very shortly. Last night, we talked to some people on the Highway 27 bridge. Tonight, the bridge may be completely covered. It may be covered now. I'm not sure. I don't know. It may be covered now. We're heading directly north. Heading up north into Dooley County. We're trying to come into the Drayton area. The one that was flooded so bad last night. And I'm trying to see our vantage point from here. We're a few miles away from Drayton, I think, right now. Channel 50 65's coverage of the flood update 1994. We didn't anticipate this. I don't think anybody did 2 days ago. They were predicting yesterday that the Flint River should crest in Lake Blackshear on Saturday morning at 6 feet above pool. It's going to be well above that. There is really no way to tell right now. There is just no way to tell how high the river is going to get. We've never seen anything like this in South Georgia. Nothing like this before. There was flooding, Mike, back in 1991 on a smaller scale where residents of Drayton had to evacuate then, but nothing on a scale like this. I'm trying to get our vantage point from here and trying to see where we're located. All of this down below is just river. We had reports earlier this morning that some residents in Drayton refused to leave their homes. And, you know where you're at now, Mike?
Okay, right up here on the right-hand side of Drayton, this side of the highway, there were some that's on top of the rooftops, this kind of stuff. Here's stay in the houses and not leave their houses.
As we speak right now, if the residents have not left their homes, it's too late. It's just too late. They were warning people 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago to please leave. Unconfirmed reports of at least 50 people who would not leave their homes. All right, now we're coming up on some homes now. I'm trying to see where this is located. I'm trying to see where this is. All right, we're coming up on Highway 27. Is that right, Mike? All right, we're coming up on Highway 20. Okay, we can see the bridge from here, Mike. Okay, we can see the bridge from here. We are coming up on the Highway 27 bridge in Dooley County, the Drayton area. My goodness, look down below. These houses tonight will be completely covered. They'll be completely covered. All right, we're now at the river, the Flint River. You can see right on the right-hand side, the bridge, the Highway 27 bridge. That is the Luther Story Bridge. It is closed off. It is still there, but I'm figuring tonight the water may be over that bridge. Just take a look below. This is the Drayton community, and it's just amazing what we're seeing from the air. These homes are completely filled up with water. All right, Mike, last night we were on this bridge, and we were at these homes last night, and the water has risen some. I'm not sure how much. They do have the bridge blocked off. We're right in the Drayton area right now. Down below the Highway 27 bridge, it is actually called the Luther Story Bridge. Mike, there is another helicopter down below. Is that a state patrol or a private helicopter?
That's going to be a private helicopter. That's not ours. It's probably one of the TV stations.
Okay. We've seen some aircraft earlier today, too. Some airplanes and helicopters viewing the area. This is just a mess. It really is. Telecasting from the helicopter from Georgia State Patrol. Lee Wright, along with Tammy Williams and Mike Rhodes of Georgia State Patrol. And we're now in Dooley County. We've just witnessed the Drayton area. Now we can look below and see the flooding here in Dooley County. I'm not sure about this location, Mike. This is along the river in Dooley County. Highways are completely closed at this location here. Water reaching up into the woodlands here. Flint River in Dooley County, overspreading its banks, going into yards, farmland. So we've come past the Drayton area. Now we're heading back toward Crisp County from Dooley County. Here you see the routes of the Flint River. In the woods below, just water everywhere. What is that industry ahead of us? You know what that is?
That's Montezuma. Paper mill up there.
Okay. Let's see if we get a shot of that or not, but directly north of us is Wyanhauser in Macon County, I believe. Mike, as you mentioned, that is the big industry in Montezuma, right?
Right, that's correct, sir. That is, that's Keola mine, right south of Montezuma, between Montezuma.
That's what now?
Keola mine, right south of Montezuma, between there and here.
Right back over here.
Right.
We are following the route of the Flint River back toward Montezuma. This water is heading toward Drayton and Crisp County, and it's going to get even worse tonight. I just cannot believe the tremendous amount of water I'm seeing in this river. It's like a crop duster, if we can catch him. Crop duster plane to our left. Has really spread out to all locations here. There is not a dry spot below us. Some of this is farmland, some is not. What do you see, Mike?
This is a shot of the lake from here. We're talking about 15 miles away. Still can see the lake at 600 feet, that much water. There's like coastal water. There's so much water out here. You think it's around the coast of Georgia.
You're watching Channel 55's coverage of Flood Update 1994. This is Lee Wright along with Tammy Williams from Channel 55 and Mike Rhodes from Georgia State Patrol. We're in the GSP helicopter above the Flint River to give you some kind of idea of what is taking place. I think the worst I've seen so far has to be the Valhalla area and Drayton. It is just amazing to see those homes right now almost underwater, and chances are tonight they will be.
Chances are they will be. If the foundations don't hold, they'll be down the river. Hitting railroad trucks, breaking that, and just create more gravel here. It's just going to be sit right and wait and see what the night comes, spring. It's going to be a long night. I feel like if we just get through tonight till we get a crest in the morning, I think we'll be out in the woods. But right now, it's going to be a hit-miss thing. It's just going to be just pray and hope. That's the only way we can get through this.
It's going to be a very long night for these people involved with our homes. Mike, where are we heading now?
Okay, we are northwest Cordell, approximately 10 miles in route.
highway that is right down there?
Highway 27.
That's 27, okay. That is Highway 27. Many of the county roads are blocked off, and there will be more being blocked off tonight.
There's very little travel on that road. We just blocked all people on traffic just back from the town.
Mike, I don't see but one car traveling right now. One car is all I see on Highway 27. All I can think about right now are those residents in Drayton who would not leave their homes. I'm still thinking about them and hope they're safe as we speak at this hour. There are at least 50 people, I think more than that, who would not leave their homes. They were trying to get them out this morning by boat, anything. Some just would not leave. I just hope that they're okay. I think many of those people told the sheriff's officers that they would just get on top of the roof if they had to, but what if the water comes there? There's nowhere else to go.
It's going to be tragic. It is. I just hope we don't lose any more people because of a situation like that. Everybody abides the law, moving out. It's going to be a miracle if we don't lose more people than what we got. We don't even know how many people that we've got missing out. Until the water recedes, we really won't know what there's going to be this amount of profit we do have.
Mike, are we back in, you think we're back in Crisp County now?
Yes, we're bringing us to the county line.
We are now back in the Crisp County area. And again, a special thanks to Georgia State Patrol, Post 30, for allowing us to use this helicopter. Now we're making a sharp turn. We've seen quite a bit of aircraft this morning, too. I've seen another crop dusting plane from here. A few helicopters and a couple of airplanes. So that gives you some kind of idea of what the damage is right now as we speak at 12:40 on this Friday. We have seen homes underwater, some about to go underwater, and some homes that are okay, depending on where you live, the location of your home. But we have seen some houses almost completely underwater, and by this time tonight, they will be. There has never been anything of this magnitude in the way of flooding in South Georgia like this. Again, a special thanks to Georgia State Patrol Post 30. Mike Rhodes, thank you again for being our pilot this morning. And I guess you've got a busy day coming up today, right?
It's going to be a busy day, busy night, busy weekend. But we just don't do what we need to do to get a job done. We'll be with you. The public has been awfully good. They've cooperated. I want to commend the public for their hospitality for being nice about a bad situation.
Thank you, Mike. It is real good to see people coming together on this, people helping people, and so many people have volunteered with their time and effort, donating food, clothes, supplies, vehicles. We thank you all for doing this, and the worst is yet to come as we speak right now. Special thanks again to Mike Rhodes, who's been our pilot this morning in the Georgia State Patrol helicopter. You're watching Channel 55's continuous coverage of Flood Update 1994. Speaking for Tammy Williams, who's a camera person inside the copter, and Mike Rhodes of Georgia State Patrol. This is Lee Wright telecasting from the Georgia State Patrol helicopter. Thanks again, and thanks for watching. And stay tuned for more coverage coming up of Flood Update 1994.
Lakeshore Marine Ski Shop, Highway 280 West at the Lake Blackshear Bridge between Cordele and Americas. We are the largest O'Brien dealer in Georgia. Come in and check our skis, tubes, kneeboards, and water toys. Our selection of swimwear and activewear is unsurpassed in this area.
And whenever I heard that we were going to have high water down here, I went out and found my high water mark, and at that time the lake was down 4 feet. And if you look out here, you'll see a duck up on top of a pole with some orange paint on it.
Right.
I put me up a marker there, and the top of that marker is 7 feet above high water. Then if you're going up to the top of the duck's head, not his wings, but the top of his head, that's 9 feet. And I'm very fortunate here, I guess, in so many ways, in that the floor of my house is exactly 9 feet, so if it gets to the top of that duck out there, I'm wet.
All right.
But if it doesn't get to the top of the duck, I'm in good shape.
All right, but you're not taking any chances. You're moving out.
That's right. I'm moving out. I've got this 52-foot van up here. I'm going to take my furniture and set it all in there, because even as we're standing here, the wheels on that van is about level with the top of our head. So we're just going to load it in there and leave it there, and I'm going to be out of here by noon today and come back next week sometimes and unpack the van.
What about your neighbors? Have you talked to any of them? What sort of situation
I
they're in?
haven't talked to Mrs. Williams over here, and yesterday we got the boats out there, and we got the boats out over here at, this is First State Bank's property over next door. We got their boat out, and I went up and down here and helped people get boats out. Tommy Castles lived 2 doors down, and he and I used his trailer to move several boats, and I think most everybody's in pretty good shape around over here.
All right. Seen any unusual thing? I had some people tell me they saw an alligator and a lot of snakes.
I haven't seen any alligators or snakes. I've seen an awful lot of sticks floating by, but I haven't seen any snakes at all. Of course, I haven't been paying all that much attention to it.